What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Eman here talking to you all today. And I just wanted to, as the title states, I just want to reintroduce myself as an individual to the community that comes to visit my channel every now and then, the individuals that come to see my content every now and then. Um, it's ranging from the Tekken community, the virtual fighter community, the Dead or Alive community, and whatever other community out there, that decides to slip through my channel every now and then. Um, as it states, the 2.0 has a very huge meaning in my handle that I put there. It's more than just two numbers and a dot to me. Those numbers signify, a lot of growth within myself, within like my dealings with other people, situations, just overall in general. It was just a little change I decided to, input into just my gaming life and everything else. So basically, the whole overall message that I want to kind of just throw out there in this little small, little quick video is if any of you guys, are human, Human, like me, um, I'm pretty sure over the course of the years you've made choices or had dealings with people, whether it's in real life, the gaming community, or within yourself that you look back on, you reflect on, and you think to yourself, what the hell was wrong with me? What the hell? Why did I uh interact with this person? Or why didn't I say this to that person? Or I was so stupid. You know what I mean? I was so inexperienced. I don't know. You know what I mean? Us as people, we just have to, live life and we have to basically learn and adapt with, trial and error. Trial and error. Like things happen, shit happens, and so you just have to learn from it and move on. So the 2.0 that I've gotten put on my handle, which I'm gonna, if y'all didn't know, if I ever attend any more, tournaments, events, that's actually still gonna be my handle, literally. And of course, people, you can still call me E-Man, don't even have to add the 2.0 when you call my name, obviously. But I just want people to know that there has been a significant change. And some people may not care. Some people may not, even give a lovely about why it's there or why it's not there. That's fine. That's your choice. But me, since it's my channel and I would like to address it, get some things off my chest just to, speak out. Because it's been a while since I've actually just made a commentary video on, you know, anything myself and whatnot. Okay, so I first want to formally still introduce myself. My name is Electrified Man. Some call me E-Man. I've attended like tournament events since 2012. I've been attending events all over the world, well, all over the country, and then I've actually from the experience and placings of attending those said events over the United States, I was actually able to become a qualifier finalist for the DOA 6 championship in Tokyo, Japan, which was very awesome. I've always wanted to visit Japan as a little boy. And when I finally got to go there, it was one of the best experiences of my life. Just the fact of going to another country and experiencing their culture, it was awesome. The citizens were some of the nicest people I've ever met. It was an awesome. It was a very good experience for me. You know, it's something that I actually very hope to do so again one day. You know, since we're recovering from that silly pandemic, that pandemic just ruined a lot of stuff. But it also helped. There's some positives you can take from the pandemic. I'm not talking about people getting sick or dying or none of that stuff. I'm talking about, kind of making you sit back and realize the more important things in life, kind of reflect back on a lot of stuff. But anyway, I want to say, oh, I want to say this. I, recently in the past 2 years, if people didn't know, well, of course y'all wouldn't know. Y'all don't, live with me or, be in my actual real life. I'm a full-time worker and I'm a part-time student. And I also have a few other responsibilities that I take care of here and there. We all get older. We all have more priorities that we have to take care of, especially if you want to be, a successful, responsible adult. If you become an adult regardless if you want to or not. Life moves on. So I just wanted to state that there are people that I've learned that either they don't know how to grow themselves or they haven't grown themselves. And say if they've known you at like years back, right? And they may have it in their mind that people never change, right? Well, that's very wrong and kind of, ignorant to think that way. People do change over time. People get better, people get smarter. There are people that get worse, depending on their situation. But in this video, I'm talking about me. Me as an individual, I self-reflect on a lot of stuff. On the person that I used to be, the people I used to interact with, which some was good individuals and some not so good. And I'm not about to say any names, because this is not that I'm not look like I say an improved individual. There's been people that they don't believe people can change. People can change. I've changed. Um, I feel like I used to be so naive, so just what's the word I'm looking for? Just so oblivious. I used to be so oblivious to a lot of things that happened in my life. And I look back and I say, "Oh my God." Like that. But that's a part of being young, as the phrase go, young and dumb. A lot of people, they started off being young and dumb. Unless you got one of them prodigies who they just kind of they kind of smart at a young age, but still, that's the thing. You can be one of the smartest individuals and still have no common sense, no logical thinking, no critical thinking. Um, it's just okay. So me, since this is my gaming channel, well, my gaming, my content gaming channel, whatever, I'm gonna speak more so on the gaming and the gaming community or whatnot. Okay, so I've had my dealings with the Tekken community, the Dead or Alive community, Virtual Fighter community, Soul Calibur community, whatnot, and I've had my good and bad experiences with all of them. But overall, the person that I've become today, I don't have the necessary energy to spend, like, I don't have the extra energy to spend on, like little stuff that I probably used to 10, 8, whatever years ago, like almost a decade ago. Um, Now there's going to be some people that agree with what I say, and there's going to be people that don't agree. It's just a part of life, okay? So I just want to say that I do plan to attend more tournament events if they come up. I plan to participate in, of course, Tekken 8 tournaments when the game releases. I I plan to meet like even more people at the tournament events. get to know different people in the communities. We Let's be real here. There's a lot of people in the gaming community who may be uh, socially awkward. They may be kind of, shy. Some of them play down just downright weird. Let's be real. I'm being 120% here. Uh, some people are outgoing. Some people have to still come out of their shell. And I'm keeping it real. I used to be one of the people who I was only more comfortable with people that I actually really kind of knew. Cause let's also be real. A lot of us who are gamers originally before we go to a tournament, we're used to sitting in our room or whatever and playing, with nobody watching, and then all of a sudden you're out there on the stage in front of all these people, and it's like, oh my god, I don't I'm and I used to be one of those people. I used to be very shy. I used to, I could hold a conversation, but it just depended on what the conversations were. I had a lot to learn. I'm not gonna lie. From my very first tournament experience was very nice. I got to meet interesting individuals. But I will say that as some of the tournaments, progressed, I myself didn't realize that, say, if I got third or second or something at some of my first tournaments, I personally didn't realize how much of an impact that actually was back then because I had never been a part of tournaments before. And so there was a lot of times where I'm not gonna lie, when you're young and naive like that, you don't know why people may be not cheering you on. You may not know why people are have put you on a pedestal, or you may not know why some people, they don't like you simply because you may have just messed them up in a set or something. It's all type of different reasons. And then of course, naturally, you have people who respect and looked up to you, and then you have people that kind of, it's like any other people that gossip, talk this and that is whatever, okay? So, like I say, everybody's not going to like this video. And I'm going to say this. There is a lot of people who, you know, judge books by their cover. They don't actually get to know people. Now, let me say this also. Um, I actually have a very good example right here. I'm not gonna, put anybody's name or any of that, cause that's that petty, shiggity from years ago. I'm above that now. But I still wanted to speak on the situation itself. So I recently had set in. I'm gonna use uh DOA 6 plus plus lobby. If y'all didn't know, I love DOA 6 plus plus simply because certain characters, some of my characters have new moves, new stances, and all that good stuff. Yada yada yada. So I was in a set with somebody, or just like playing in a lobby with someone. Someone else happened to come in the room in the lobby, and they was like, oh my, oh snap, it's Eman, long time no see, or whatever. And I was like, oh, what's up? So they joined the room, played for a while. They added me, we added each other, left. So this particular individual asked to play Tekken 7, later, like probably some days later. But unfortunately, I had told them that I had to go because I'm a full time worker and I'm a part time student. So, and also it was in the morning time around 11, 10, 11 in the morning, and I had to get ready to go to class and then work. And so they had said, okay, well just let me know, whenever you can, whatever. Okay. And so some days later, like 2 days later, um, I think they asked again to play, And if you guys know me, I'm one of those individuals. Y'all know I'm always ready for the heat. I'm always ready for the smoke. I'm always ready to play, play, play. It don't matter what game. And so I think I remember that that particular day I still was not able to get on and play. You know, when you have priorities, you can't, sit there and, you just have to be honest with people. You have to get back with them when you can. Because, some people just catch you at bad times and you just cannot, you're not available. So that was just the second time. So this one fateful day, I come home from work and I, I'm coming home from work. I get home, uh, I fix me something to eat, take a shower, get settled in. I turn my PC on, and I have now, it mind you, it's only been a week since I probably added this person. And there's like a long, crazy, like hate message. Like, and when I say hate message, or maybe anger message, let me put it that way, anger message. Do y'all know what the message said? The message said, and I quote, like I said, I'm not putting any names in here because we're not doing that. Anyway, because a lot of y'all, that's another thing, a lot of y'all still haven't changed to where y'all want to hear names, y'all want to hear some quote unquote tea, gossip. Go do that with your damn self. Stop trying to look for something. Go do something with your mother freaking life. Stop trying to sit around and look for something to talk about gossip. Go be productive and go do something with your lazy ass. Anyway, no, that was it. Yeah, that was, yeah. But anyway, the message said, you know what, man, y'all DOA players haven't changed. Imagine adding someone and just not doing shiggity with them, then saying next time 24/7. I'm good. Do that with your DOA pals. Okay, first of all, let me say this. I'm actually more so, for one, a Tekken player at this point than I am a DOA player. Yes, I originally came and rooted from Dead or Alive, but I have way more playing time in Tekken at this point. I grind more in that, and I actually still, attend more tournaments for. I've just put more of my focus and time into Tekken when I do get on. And mainly because yeah, Tekken 8 is coming out, and I just want to make sure I'm, ready for the heat when it comes. But anyway, back to the message. So I was thinking in my head, I said, obviously this person has not changed at all. Because when you make certain statements like y'all DOA players, that quote right there, it just goes to show you are the one who hasn't changed. And you need to self reflect on some of that. So, mind y'all, the person sent this message, right? And then I tried to respond and tried to just rectify the situation, but they had already blocked me. And I said, whoo, these people just don't ever change. Now I know I said earlier that people can change, people do change, but obviously this particular individual has not changed to make a statement like that because anyway, I basically had responded, which they didn't get to see this message because they had blocked me already. They already had uh like pre-created like a whole scenario in their head or whatever. So my response was, sir, are you okay? I literally just got home from work like 30 minutes ago, like 15, like 15 and 30 minutes ago. And like I say, I'm a full-time worker, part-time student. I got a lot of stuff going on right now. Good stuff, not necessarily bad stuff. I have a few family things going on, but it's nothing, that can't be handled. And so I'm sitting here looking at this message like, wow. You do realize people get older, people have priorities, people have stuff that they, need to do. And I basically responded like, like I don't know what your experiences were with these has been with these other players, but you literally just added me and now you're already mad and going off not even a week later. I said, oh, okay, somebody probably has problems at home or within themselves. And that's okay. I'll pray for you. Yeah, if y'all know I'm a Christian, so yeah, I pray for people. So anyway, I just wanted to like bring light into like the situations like that. Like I don't know what be going on. Like it. That's another reason why I had mainly added the 2. Actually, no, that's not a main reason, but situations like that is why I've added the 2.0 to my name. Y'all, I am not the same electrified man that I was even 5 years ago. And there are so many different people. Some people may be like, "Hey, that's awesome," because you was already, an awesome guy back then. And then you got the other side of people who, well, I didn't like you before anyway, and I won't like you now. Or some people maybe because some other situation. People hold on to grudges. People hold grudges. If you're holding a grudge for something in a video game, whether it's uh some I may have beat them in a set. I may have beat their friend in a set. People run their mouth. You know how it is. You know how the gaming communities go. Um, I just want to say that Eman 2.0 is just a completely, entirely new individual. And what that mainly means, because I know a lot of people are going to misinterpret and misunderstand, even if I explain it down to the lamest terms. E-Man 2.0 is a person who does not have time for any of the bullshit no more. Like I'm serious, like that little petty stuff, that little, that constant online bickering, that online gossip, whatever. And then I'm gonna say this. There's been people that say I come home from work. Some of these people I may not have even ever got a chance to get around to playing because if first of all, if a lot of people realize I upload content maybe every now and then. I don't get to upload it when I want to as much, but I'll be getting on every now and then, if my schedule helps it. But I've learned that there are people that literally try to get mad at you for not being available. And I've had people, I'm going to say this on both sides too. I've had people from their side and my side. I've had people that will remove me simply because they think I didn't want to play them or I didn't make time to play with it. First of all, bitch, y'all are not the priority right now. Back when I was grinding my ass off, y'all hoes did not, a lot of y'all hoes know damn well y'all was avoiding the shit out of me. Hence why I had to make a whole rant video some months ago about all of the people that just, they either declined, ran away, all of that extra shit. You know what I mean? Anyway, I just want to say that to say this. There's been people that has, removed me because they just felt some type of way. It is what it is. And they may try to justify why, whatever, whenever. But people that know me, that actually got to know me in the little small cases, they actually know that I will make time to play people whenever I can because I love playing. Like, I love, doing my little mix ups, doing my little tech, doing all my little crazy little shenanigans or whatnot. Now, there may have been some people that have asked me to play, but also sometimes it may be the way that they ask to play. Like, Uh, if we haven't spoken in months, years, whatever, and you come out of the blue and say, "Oh, I want to. When are we going to get to play?" It's whenever. I mean, but you can't just get mad because of like an instant like few weeks or months we just didn't get to play or something, because of the bad time and shit happens. You gotta understand that. Um, some of these same people, cause I have like my small, friend group, my little group that I play with all the time. I've had people that will ask them to play all the time, and they won't be available to play them a whole lot of times. But they don't get removed. They don't get the hate message. They don't get none of that. That's only happened to me because a lot of the people that has gotten me off their list, like removed me off their list, are still on my friends list who still also didn't play them in a while. You know what I mean? Or whatever. Now, before I get too much more on that, I also wanted to say this. I also want to say this. Me, yes, the person that the Eman 2.0 that I've become, I've actually have for several reasons removed people myself. Yes, I have taken people. We all do that. We take people off our list because there are some people. If you're doing a lot more talking and gossiping and no growth, and you're being a follower, you're acting like, you know what I mean? You're just not contributing to any type of growth. You're not trying to, you know what I mean? Elevate in any type of way, shape, or form. And I see that constantly. I will remove you for that. There are some people who they used to play you all the time, and then they don't play you anymore. Once you become better, stronger, more experienced in the game, they don't play you. Those people get removed too. Yes, people get busy, people have stuff to do, but if you're able to distinguish the difference between someone avoiding you literally and someone just being busy, because they're avoiding you if they meet you in like the ranked matches, or they see you in a lobby and they don't kind of, you know what I mean, or people just always act funny in any type of way, shape, or form. Those people get removed after a certain amount of time, because I actually give a lot of people chances. There's a lot of shit I'm going to say this, there is a lot of shit as a known gaming competitor and content creator. I've taken a lot of shit behind the doors that people just don't know about. A lot. I'm just saying, also just growing up, like in the gaming community. There's a lot of people I've taken a lot of shit from. And most of the people that know me know that I am not the type of individual that, you know, um, gains happiness or pleasure from somebody else's unhappiness. Now, you have people that always misunderstood, misinterpret a lot of stuff. You know how it go. People are just people. They're human. They gonna be flawed in a lot of ways. Hell, I'm flawed. It's a lot of stuff we got to work on within ourselves. But it's just been a lot going on in the world and in these communities. I know we haven't. I'm going to say, for example, my Dead or Alive community. I know we haven't had a new game in a while. We kind of just hanging on, barely, not even hanging on, really, just then already fail and just keep falling or whatever. But I have to say this just from what I've been seeing the few times that I hop on, like you guys got to do better. Y'all got to stop complaining about every little thing. You got to stop being so goddamn sensitive. Um, you got to be more open-minded. You got to be more, attentive. It's just a lot. The DOA community as a whole, as it being such a small community, has a lot of growing to do. Um, yes, we had a situation where, like I say, we're waiting on the game. But one thing I will say versus the DOA community and Tekken community. Huh, the Tekken community. Now I'm gonna say this, cause y'all ass are 50-50. Y'all can be some of the most toxic MFs in the world, and I do mean that. And I mean online and offline. Y'all can also be the most chill people in the world. Cause I say y'all are very passionate about y'all game. Even though y'all game is like, I don't know, 5, 6 years, it's very old. There are still, because the community is so big, y'all still, do everything to create content, mods, all of that. And yes, we have a few DOA6 content creators. Like we have Mr. Rev. He created the DO. Him and a few other people created the DOA6 plus plus version, which I need to say, yes, it can use some improvements here and there. But one thing I will not appreciate is people attacking the people who are trying to make mods or make newer content or something while we're waiting on other content. First of all, these people take time out of their day to create this shit for your ungrateful asses. And I'm not talking to everybody. I'm talking, you know who I'm talking to. Y'all know who those of y'all need to hear this. Like, stop complaining about every goddamn thing. I'm pretty sure, do you complain about everything in life? You probably do. You need to get out your feelings, get over it, move on, be open minded, and just learn to communicate better. Um, it's just a lot going on. But let me just go a little bit back and just wanted to kind of re explain about the Eman 2.0 thing. Guys, I'm actually going through a nice, how should I say this? Very nice life exchange right now. Like life change, not life exchange, life change. And it's for the better. Like it's a lot of good stuff that's getting ready to happen in my life, and I'm just excited. And so, me being this newer person that I am, I just need to address like these topics with my gaming people. I want to get along with all of you. Now this is one thing I will say. I want to be at least have a cordial, like a cordial or at least respectful relationship with each and every one of you as much as I can. Granted, that does not mean I want to be friends with everybody, because no, some of y'all I have to keep y'all at a distance because y'all know how y'all are, and some of y'all are still the same people y'all were 10 years ago, and everybody ain't got time for that. But yeah, Eman 2.0, I just wanted to just just kind of throw this stuff out there, get it off my chest. A lot of people tend to focus so much on negativity. Oh my God, social media is off the chain. Social media. That's why I tried to stay off of social media as much as I could, and limit it to like maybe Twitter here and there. Um, what's the other one? Not Instagram. I don't really do Instagram. And my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is probably the most social media thing that I do. It just is. I have a passion for that, and I'm actually going to improve on a lot of things with that, especially with this whole E-Man 2.0 vibe. I'm loving it. But I just hope that everybody can eventually grow out of or improve from wherever they were or whoever they were, for the better. And, I have like a lot, I can go on and on about a lot of this stuff, but I don't want this video, it's already a video, probably going past 30 minutes. But anyway, I just wanted to throw these things out there just for the sake of it. Um, that particular individual that did send me that message. It just that message just it had already been coming, but like not that message, but like my thoughts about all of this has already been coming for some time. But that message just made me really it finalized my thoughts on wanting to present all this to you all. Like, guys, y'all, we all just gotta do better and want to do better. Everybody cannot just sit there and get upset easily. I know we're in the gaming world, competitive, all of that, but you gotta learn to, have some spark with it. You gotta learn to kind of, like, ugh, you can't be all sloppy. You gotta have some class, y'all. Just have some class, have some dignity, and have some respect for one another. That's all I really wanted to say. Um, I'll be steadily still playing Dead or Alive 6 plus plus. It's my favorite version of the game. If anybody wants to play, you can add me uh on Steam. Granted, when I say that, let me explain this. That does not mean uh okay, if our connection is decent, we can play. But if it's not, we're not going to play. I'm keeping that 120% with y'all. Like, if people say they want to play with you, like say if I want to play with you, I want to be able to have fun while I'm playing. So if it's pausing, uh, button delay. Now, granted, both sides don't always feel button delay, but I'm gonna say this because I'm a very honest individual. Like, if somebody beats me, I'm not wanting people to be like, "Oh, it's lagging." Oh, no, it's online. So look, you're gonna lose sometimes. I'ma lose sometimes, whatever. But I just wanted to say all that to say I'll be playing DOA 6 plus plus. I mainly play Tekken 7 because I'm learning a lot of new characters. Some characters I've already played in the past. I don't know if y'all seen my recent video, but I did put up a recent Tekken video showcasing some of my characters and the new characters that I'm playing because these are characters that I feel that when Tekken 8 releases, I'll definitely be jumping in there to, kind of juggle them around. Just looking towards the future, looking for some awesome content. Um, oh, now, now this is not me being petty. This is just me being truthful. I'm gonna say back to saying something about the Tekken community. Oh my, well, the current Tekken community. Well, they always been like that. You have people that's real chill to play, but then you have these people that online and they just off the chain. I've never seen a community that overkills, key charges, sends hate mail, one and done, all this other stuff. Now I don't know if some people do that because they are trolls. Some people do that because they may know you just from, just having been a known player. Some people may by association, that's real heavy in the world and in the community. But I'm going to still be playing that to grind and get better at Tekken because I have a long way to go in Tekken. I ain't gonna lie. I may have came a long way, but I still got a long way to go. And I'm not perfect. So, and don't put me on a pedestal like I'm perfect. Yeah, I can whoop some people ass and bless them a little bit, but there's still some people that can do the same to me. But Eman 2.0 is just a better, newer, stronger, like mentally, like mental individual. He, if you come to him assuming he's the same as he was before, you're gonna be shocked. You're gonna be surprised. Hell, you may be even disappointed. I'm just saying, like, I like to focus on positives in life. It's just too much going on in the world. It really is. Um, I guess the last thing that I probably want to mention is I did want to say some things back on that subject of the removing people and all of that. Some of you look back and be like, well, you removed me and I didn't even do anything. Believe me, there has been like a few occasions where I have removed people, like I said, for the reasons earlier. And then sometimes we just have sweeping moments. Let's just be real here. We all have sweeping moments where we just sweep people off. So we can either make room for different people, or we just don't really necessarily want to be what's the word, associated with certain people. Or some people you just, if it's been so long, you just take them off, and when they come back, just add them. Now some people take that stuff real personally, but I don't think they should. Like, sometimes people have a valid reason for removing somebody, sometimes they don't, and sometimes it's just a neutral reason. It ain't no good or bad reason. They just did it, just to make a sweep. People do sweeps all the time. But like I say, also even in 2.0, it's a very observant, even more observant individual, and he's always willing to communicate if he has the time to, because that don't mean just because you sent the message and I ain't responded in like 2 or 3 days don't mean I'm not trying to do it. People are busy, ho. Stop being sensitive. We are adults here, most of us. Some people may still be in that 15, 16, 17 range, but come on now. But I think I'm definitely gonna do more videos like this where I commentate and just speak on things. Um, like I say, I'm not going through all of that, putting people's names out there, screenshotting their messages, hate mail, you know. Now, granted, when Tekken 8 releases, I may, if these people dare send their hate mail after some, whatever, you may be screenshotted, but only for Tekken 8. Now, that's a special case because it's Tekken. But other than that, all this other stuff is just beneath. It's just beneath me with that drama and that petty stuff. Uh, I would definitely be coming back and getting back with you guys, but for right now, I hope you guys, kind of got something and took some things from this video. There's a lot of things that I probably didn't get to address because I got to get ready to go to work. But there's a lot of things that I probably didn't get to address. Now I know, hey, I'm gonna leave the comments open. You know, you guys can say what you guys say, and I guarantee you I'll respond when I can. And as long as if you're trying to address something with me, or if you just want to say something, minus the people that's gonna just troll and want to talk some mess, we ignore them anyway. We ain't worried about them. But people that wanna like just address whatever little thing, guess what? Hey, I'm willing to speak with you one on one at some point. People that I've known, people that I've actually interacted with more than a few times, and I'll even discuss. That we can have a whole little conversation. I can make a little time for that. That's why I say I'm a whole new, because the old me wouldn't have did no shit like that. The old me would have been like, no, I'm not effing with none of these people. I'm gonna get, let's see if people can be mature with the situations, be mature with the conversations, or whatnot. And guess what? All of them conversations may not even go how, you know, you may not like the answer that you get for this. You may not like, the response, but hey, we're mature adults. We should be able to come to a compromise. May just go your separate ways. May end up being new acquaintances. I say acquaintances because I have my friends and friends level. There are levels to that. You have your best friends, your ride and die friends. You have your good friends. You have the acquaintances, and you have people you just talk to by association of a hobby that y'all may both do. So anyway, yeah, y'all. I'm just glad I was able to just kind of throw all this out there, and I'll definitely be trying to make more commentary videos. Granted, I did this on my PlayStation 4. I was gonna do it on my PC and have some special effects with the video and all that other stuff, but I just didn't have the patience. I'm just gonna be real with you. But hopefully, yeah, next time and later on, uh we can all chat a little bit more. And until then, you guys have a great day. Be safe out there. It is not safe. It's kind of crazy out there in these streets, so y'all just be careful, watch your back, and you guys have a blessed day. Peace out. Eman 2.0 out.